Hi everyone, welcome to part 2 with the hand buoys. Full body strength conditioning, upper, lower, and of course our core muscles. Alright, so we're going to start with arm circles here. So go ahead and stand with your feet wide open and your knees are slightly bent. We're going to press the arms from the sides, bring them forward and around, and press it down, forward and side. Just warming up a little bit. Breathe. Make sure you're not too deep in the water. So about chest level. Remember, the deeper you are in the water, the less stable you are. And now reverse direction. Go forward, press it down, and side. Forward, press it in, and side. And around. And let's go 4, 3, and 2, and 1. Now, bring the feet together and stand up on one leg. Extend your leg backwards and forward kick, straight on the leg. And go back, so you bend your standing leg here and stand up straight. And kick. Front and back, and back, and front, and bend your standing leg. Keep your spine nice and long. Now let's add the arms, so hold leg back for a moment and bring your arms forward here. Turn the palms, so it's like a hammer grip. We're gonna press the arms in as we bring the leg forward, and then out, and go, and forward, and exhale. Shoulders down. Make sure they're not creeping up here. Feeling those abs. Let's go. 5 more. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay back with a leg. Now, join the other leg. Before we do the second leg, we're just gonna do another one here with both legs. Tuck the knees in, both knees in and out, back to the starting position. So you pull the arms in and tuck the knees towards your chest and extend, and in and out. Flex your spine and lengthen out, and in. And press, and out. 4 more. In. 3. 1. And relax. Stand up straight. Let's do the other leg. So again, go ahead and just extend your leg forward. Let the arms rest for a moment. And back. Extend. Point your foot gently. When we kick the leg backwards, we bend the standing legs. And standing up straight. And back kick. And front. And back. And front. And back. And front. Back. And front. 1 more. Stay back with a leg, forward with the arms. Now, we're adding the arms along the body here, and forward, and in. Don't let the arms and the buoys go out of the water too much. Try to keep them in. And go. Open your collarbones, expanding your chest. And open. And out. And kick your leg. Front and back. Keep going. 4, 3, 3 and 2, 1. Stay back with the leg. Again, join the other leg. Same exercise we did earlier. So tuck both knees in and pull the arms down along the body. Go in and out. Flex your spine and open. And in and out. In. And in. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Woo, feeling those abs? All right, stay back with the legs on your toes and the arms forward. We're gonna do this swimming exercise. So we're gonna bring one leg up. Now make sure before we start actually the position of your upper body. So oftentimes the shoulders like to shrug up here. So make sure they're pulling them down. It's a little bit of lat work because you're pressing your arms gently on the buoy, but you're not pushing it all the way down. Just a little bit to stabilize through the shoulders. Extend one leg, hold those abs in and switch. One leg is going down, the other one on its way up. Switch and switch. Keeping your neck in line with the spine. So you're gazing down and switch. You don't want to jump. You don't want to do it like this. You want to keep the water nice and quiet. So hold those abs in and switch the legs and switch. Keep going. And the deeper you are here, of course, the more room for the legs you're gonna have. Just don't go too deep. Tuck your tailbone under just a tiny bit so you're not hyperextending at the lower back, and really the work is coming from the glutes as you lift the leg. The glutes and the hamstrings, the back of your thigh. Let's try to speed it up a little bit, keeping the same range of motion. We're not making it smaller, we're just trying to speed it up. You're gonna feel a little bit more work. Go, 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 go. Oops, hitting the wall. And now without touching the ground, so it's gonna be smaller now and faster, much faster. Go. Go, 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 go. All right, and relax. Whew, relax your shoulders, your legs. And we're gonna move on to our next part. All right, for the next part, you wanna start in a position where you're hinged forward at the hips. So your spine is in a neutral position. You're not bending the spine. You're just hinging at the hips. Stick your butt out a little bit. Hold your arms to the sides. You wanna kick one leg out to the sides and then jump and switch to the other leg. And jump and kick. And jump and kick. Very important that you're not flexing the spine here, but rather keeping it nice and neutral. Go ahead, keep going, side to side. Let the arms be out to the sides, floating. Just the legs, focusing on the legs. And jump and kick. And bring the leg up high. Straight to the side. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold one leg out to the sides. Now we're still leaning forward, so our spine is almost like a tabletop, parallel to the floor. Your standing leg is bent. Legs straight out to the side. We're gonna press the arms down. We're doing the fly. And when we open the arms out, we tuck the knee in. So we close the leg in. We're still hinged forward. We're not upright here. So go ahead. Close the arms, kick your leg out to the side, and in, and out. So the arms going in the opposite direction to the leg, and go, and out, and close, and open. Remember, keeping those shoulders down, long neck. 5 and 4, 3, 2. Now 1, hold your leg out to the sides and the arms down. Squeeze the buoys together, and we're just gonna jump from one leg to the other, and jump, and jump, and jump, and jump. Now adding the arms, we're gonna press the arms down. So we bend the elbows and press, and press, and press, and press, and down. Bending and straining at the elbows. And press. So as you land down on one leg, you press down the arms. Go. And press, and press. Humpty Dumpty. That's how I call this one. And go. Keep going, side to side. Kick and kick. Keep your legs up high. Don't lose the height for the legs. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now we're gonna jump. Before we do the second leg, we're gonna do another one, the split jump. So you wanna jump and kick both legs out to the sides at the same time. As you do that, you press your arms down towards the bottom of the pole and in. Press the arms down and bring the buoys to your chest. Press down and split and kick your legs out to the sides and go out and out and kick. And 4, 3, and 2, and 1. All right, take a moment, relax, and we're gonna do the other side now. So we're starting with we're hinged forward first. Press the arms down. Go ahead, extend the leg out to the sides. We're doing the fly. Open the arms to the sides and tuck the knee in. And close the arms. Extend your leg out and in. Try to keep your body as stable as possible in place so you're not traveling. Use your core to stabilize. And go. Close your arms. Extend leg out to the side. And in. And go. And in. And out. And in. 4. And 3, 2, and 1. Stay here. Our Humpty Dumpty jumps, remember? So we're just gonna kick the other leg and kick and kick. And with the arms, go. Press down and press and press and press out. Working those hips and arms and chest and go. Out and out. And 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now both legs, the split jumps. So we're gonna split both legs out to the sides as we press the arms down. Ready? Go. And go. And press. And kick. And kick. Like a cheerleader. And go. 5 and 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, release your hands, wrists, legs. Whew. All right, moving on to the next part. Now, we're gonna start with the pendulum. Okay, so your feet are gonna be together, knees out to the side, just like a diamond shape. Your arms held out to the sides. So for this one, you might need to go a little bit deeper in the water, so you have room for the legs to be up in the air without hitting the ground. And we're just gonna bring the legs from side to side and swing the legs up and up towards the hand buoy. Very important to keep the knees wide open to the sides. Don't let them close in. And squeeze your feet together. So again, your feet together, knees out to the sides, held like that. And you squeeze your feet and heels together and pushing one heel against each other as you swing the legs from side to side. And go. You're gonna feel the work this way a little bit more. The upper body is staying as still as possible, so we're not moving it as much. Try to move just from the ribs, from the bottom ribs and down, from the waist down. And go. And go. Try to bring the knee up towards the hand. Swing from side to side. You should feel the obliques at this point. All right, now let's do the same thing. Instead of going from side to side, front and back. Now you want to initiate the movement through the pelvis so that there is a forward pelvic tilt and backward pelvic tilt, and the legs are just reacting to the pelvis movement. So tilt your pelvis forward and the legs will swing back, and tilt your pelvis backwards. So backwards is when you're tucking the tailbone under. It's like squeezing your butt in. And keep going back and forth. And again, remember the upper body is trying to stay as still as possible with no movement. Just moving from the waist down. Allow your body, your spine to arch a little bit as you bring the legs behind you. Feel a nice stretch to the front of the body, to your abs. Exhale. And back. You should feel your abs here as well. Knees open to the sides, feet together. All right, now let's combine the front and back and side to sides to circles. I call this one the dreidel. You're gonna be circling around. It's gonna look like this. So we're gonna start forward, side, back, and the other side. And automatically you're gonna be turning around, moving in circles. Keep going all the way around. Mobilizing through the pelvis. It should feel really nice and good on the hips. Again, keep those knees open out to the sides. Don't let them close. And before we get dizzy, let's switch sides. And go. All right. Again, try to keep the upper body as upright as possible. Just moving through the lower part, all around, feet off the floor. So again, you don't want to be too shallow in the pool. All the way around. One more. And relax. All right. That was a good combination of core activation and hip mobility. Now, the next one, the scissors. We're gonna send the legs straight forward, as if you're sitting on a chair. So your body is like in the letter L. Keep your spine upright, legs straight forward. Point your feet and turn them out so your toes apart, heels together. We're gonna split the legs and cross them as we close. Open and cross them as we close. So the legs are going out and crossing, and open and cross, and go out and cross. And try to keep the upper body again upright. No flexion, no leaning back here. It's very easy to cheat in the water. You gotta work it a little bit harder, be a little bit more conscious, aware about where your body is in space. And close. And try to speed it up. So keep the same range of motion. Don't make it smaller. Just speed it up. And out and in. Keep your feet pointed. Will give you a little bit more resistance. And your hips are turned out. It means that your toes and knees pointed out to the sides, not upwards. And go. And in. And in. Whew. We might be traveling back. And go. And switch. Faster. Go, go, go. Work those thighs. All right, and relax. Now, moving on to 360. Your legs are straight forward, side, and around. So we're completing a full 360 circle with both legs. So it's gonna look like this. Forward legs. Again, arms just held out to the sides. Side, and around to close. Tuck the knees in, and bring them forward. Again, open, side. Go ahead, keep going at your own pace. Find your own rhythm. Try to keep the legs as high as possible. So at the same height, so when you bring them back behind you or to the side, you don't want to let them drop down. So forward, side, up, up, up with the legs as you move them back. Tuck the knees in. Straight legs forward and go all the way around. Feel that nice stretch, mobility in the hips. And let's do one more. And relax. All right, take a moment, release your shoulders a little bit. I know it can be a little bit hard on the shoulders to hold the arms out like that for too long. Take a break, moving on to the next part. Okay, for this part, you want to be a little bit deeper in the pool, submerged to the neck, and maybe you're just standing on your tippy toes. And go ahead, pull your arms down along the body, and your knees are up to your chest, so your body is suspended. And we're gonna start with the straddles, sending one leg straight forward and the other leg back. Tuck the knees into your chest, and then switch and in with the knees and split. Try to keep your shoulders over your hips with your body in an upright position. Holding your arms along the body, pulling down the shoulders away from the ears. Try to reach the buoys down towards the bottom of the pole. And just keep going. Split and split and split. And bend the knees and straighten them as you open. And point your feet gently. And out. And out. Let's do 8 more. Nice long spine. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep the legs straight as you switch. So we're doing the walking. Keep your arms nice and long by your sides. And we can actually add the arms here. Opposite arm to leg. If you have room for the feet, you can point them. Feel a little bit more resistance. If you're hitting the ground, flex the feet. If you're still hitting the ground with your feet flexed, you can do the previous one again, bending the knees a little bit and then straighten them as you open. Keep going. Nice long spine, arms and legs moving. Again, make sure that you're in an upright position and not leaning forward. Straight elbows, don't let them bend. Let's do 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 2, and 1. Go back with the arms along the body, bicycle with the legs. So go ahead and just do this paddling motion with the legs, paddling forward. And you might be traveling around. Just go back and forth. And go just with the legs. Try to travel only using the legs, no arms. Also here, try to keeping the shoulders over the hips, not hinging. There is no hinge at the hips here forward. Maintaining an upright position. And go, go, go. Don't let the water slow you down. So for this one, we gotta be deeper in the water. If your pool is not deep enough, you're gonna have to paddle with the legs more in front of you versus down towards the bottom. So you won't be able to keep the body as upright. Now let's try to reverse it, paddling backwards. That's gonna be a little bit more challenging. Also for coordination. It's like kicking forward. Your arms down along the body. Another option with the arms here is to just hold them floating out to the sides. That can be an option as well. Just don't let the shoulders shrug. Keep them down away from the ears. Long neck. Go, go, go. Alrighty, and relax. For the next exercise, we need only one hand buoy, so put the other one aside. And you want to place that hand buoy underneath your knee. So hook it behind your knee, and the other leg is floating, suspended. We're going to kick that leg forward and then kick it backwards. And the arms going back and forth along the body. Pull them back as you kick the leg forward, and then reach your arms forward as you kick the leg back. Palms up. You want to cup the water upwards and down. It's a lot of core, leg work. Keep going. Just kick front and back. Nice long arms. Let's go 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. And switch your legs. Same thing on the other side. Hook that buoy behind your knee. And let's go. Front kick and back. And front and back. Full range of motion with the leg. Extend your knee all the way. Arms as well. Full range of motion. This is a full body integration exercise. You're gonna feel your arms, your back, your core, and your leg. Don't slow it down, keep going. 4 more. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, let's go back to the shallow water, still with just one hand buoy to finish with a few stretches. All right, so go ahead and take your hand buoy again, place it behind your knee. And now your feet will be touching the ground. You might have the front leg floating a little bit, that's fine. So go ahead in that staggered stance, one leg is forward, the other leg is back. Score your hips forward. We're gonna open the arms, open up the chest, take a deep breath in, and exhale to close. So we really wanna feel the stretch at the front, to the front of the hip flexors. So really open up the chest, allow your hips to shift forward. You might feel the front leg floating a little bit, that's fine. And close. Tilt your pelvis backwards, make sure you're not hyperextending at the lower back. So think about tucking the tailbone under as you do that stretch. And close. And again, breathe in, open up. And close. One more time. Take a deep breath in. And close. And now turn frontal, so your legs open out to the sides, turned out. Just feel that nice opening through the hips. And then reach your arms up and over your head, interlace your fingers, reaching up. And then bend over to the side. And center. And open. And let's switch the legs. So we're starting with the hip flexors. Go ahead, step the other leg behind. Open up the chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale as we close. And again, deep breath in, open up. And again, the front leg might be floating from time to time, that's fine. Let it float. Enjoy the stretch. One more time. Breathe in and open. And close. And turn. Let the legs open out to the sides. Turn out through the hip joints. Take a moment here. And reach your arms up over your head. Interlace your fingers, reaching up and slightly over to the side. And center. And open. And take out the hand buoy. One more time. Just reach your arms over your head. Take a deep breath in. Palms together. And we're done for today. Thank you so much for joining me for this strength class with the hand buoys. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.